Jeff, it looked so much fun from a fan's point of view what you guys are doing. Do you have any thoughts on the whole broken universe?
Oh yeah, I loved every minute of it. And I'll never forget. Like I didn't know what Matt was gonna do. It reminds me like a very like a method actor type of deal. Like he just said, "I don't know, you can give me this big move, man, and then I'm just gonna dye a blonde streak in my hair and be different." And I didn't know what in the world it would become what it was, what it is, and what it can be again. So yeah, definitely that's always going to be near and dear to my heart, man. The broken universe is there's always a portal to get back there.
I love that. Well, Jeff, can you take us back to the final deletion compound match that you guys had? I'd love to hear from you, Matt, afterwards as well. But I feel like it really inspired what we saw going forward in wrestling. There were so many cinematic matches that happened after that, but the Broken Universe really started it off. Can you tell us about that, Jeff?
Yeah, for sure, man. As kids, we used to rent a big VHS camcorder, and make our own movies at home, and did some funny stuff, man. And it kind of reminded me of that, except we were doing this on a professional pro wrestling level, and a lot of people were going to see this, and it reminded me of that. But then working our butts off throughout the night, like just six people, I think, and I running 300, 400 foot of drop cord to light up a spot. And we finished right as the sun was about to come up. So it couldn't have been any, it was pretty much flawless in that aspect of it. We just worked our asses off and finished right there before sunrise. And yeah, and I'll never grow tired of that. I can watch that back every day and it's like, man, and still be so proud of it.
Yeah.
The mindset we went into the final deletion and also the contract signing before that, it's just that we were trying to tell stories in a different way, trying to expand what pro wrestling is, because that's what pro wrestling ultimately ends up being. We're storytellers, we're entertainment, and you find different ways to tell stories. And like most everything in pro wrestling, move wise, in the arena wise, has been done, but you always got to find ways to put different spins on it. So we said, what if we fought on our property, and it ended up being for the property and for the Hardy brand and the Hardy name, so we had different ideas. And I, even when we got Jeff to become Brother Nero, we figured either we would become baby faces, which we did, or Jeff could kind of turn heel again, much like he did with the Antichrist back in the day. And lo and behold, we ended up being huge baby faces. And so much about the whole Broken Matt Brother Nero movement reminds me of Joe Henry now, because it was so organic, it was so genuine, it was so authentic the way it got over, and people really generally just started sending memes to each other, and it became very gifable. It was, very memeable, and that's what got it over so much, because it went viral.
Rewind, recap, relive for over 50 episodes. The revolutionary force in wrestling interviews.